Buy the PW50 all day long. That's what we're about to watch. The Shaft 4 to 6 class coming up. 1-1 Moto scores again for Brayton Craiglow. So I don't know that I've ever seen this. Jason Wygant, these last, all 450 Moto 50 classes, except for Seth Dennis, the last 3 have all featured Moto winners, perfect Moto scores. Brayton Craiglow, we got another one. The last 2 did. This kid, Brayton Craiglow, has 1-1 Moto scores again. That never happens in the 50 class. We always talk about how you'll go 1, 13, 5.
Yeah, consistency, not normally the case in these classes. Hey, by the way, we have a 4-seat Polaris Razor side-by-side blocking our main road behind the bleachers. It has pit vehicle sticker number 1604. So if you're driving that machine, 1604, that's yours. We're going to make it ours. We'll be glad to take it. But it's a pit vehicle 1604. That's a 4-seat Polaris Razor. Get it out of the way. It's behind our bleachers. It's blocking the main road. We'll send Jay Wagner in there to ram that thing out of the way if we need to.
The body bag's coming for him.
Yep, he'll take that thing out.
How about it? Brayton Craiglow has 1-1 Moto scores. He has a hole shot, the Bell Helmets hole shot on the number 29, the lightning quick PW50.
Nick, if you stopped sucking so much dick, you wouldn't have that problem. I am so sorry.
So Brayton Craiglow got it dialed with that Bell Helmets hole shot, trying to go 1-1-1 in the motos. I think a lot of it comes down to the advice that he's getting. You can hear it all around the side of the track, echoing through the valley. Most 50 parents have one thing to tell their rider, and it's go, 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 go.
What else would you like me to do?
Go, stop.
Slow
obviously,
down.
I'm not going to stop on the track.
Be very careful.
Of course I'm going to go.
Use extreme caution on this portion of the racetrack. I don't even understand those adjectives.
Yeah, that's too much on the vocabulary.
This dude right here, the number 29, I mean, he's got the full package, everything you want in a racer. Consistency, he's got style, great starts. He's from a great city. We all went to spring break in the early 80s and 90s and ruined our high school and football careers there. Panama City. Yeah. Well, no, he's a little too young for that, to be a product of those days of spring break out here on MTV.
That would be Cancun now?
Cancun or maybe Galveston, Texas. I don't
really?
know. No.
Galveston's on the rise.
The Lake of the Ozarks, maybe? Is that where it's happening? I'm not sure.
Okay.
Bode Bradford is second. Ethan Dill is third. Bodie Bradford.
Yep.
There's just no I. We're just going with Bodie. That's all right. They're trimming letters in an attempt to lighten up the rider, less weight on the machine.
Yes, yeah, less graphic on the jersey. It's pretty top-heavy to have those names on the top of your shoulders.
The level at which they are competing in this class, shortening their names, taking inches off their bodies, cutting their little legs so they're shorter, more compact to fit on that PW proportionally. It's incredible. Isaac Ling is fourth. Zane Libretto is fifth. Brayton Wills, sixth. Alexander Doak is seventh. Kylan Stewart, eighth. Kiki DePino, do you know that song, Kiki, Do You Love Me? That's your jam, isn't it?
Yeah, it
Can you do that dance?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm going to, in our cabin tonight, you just come watch.
listen to this guy. You want to hear the deepest voice? This is a battle right here. We got Rich Trevelise here,
Yep.
and then I've got Win Kern. Now, when you hear these pipes, back the bass down.
Yeah,
this guy should have been an
this out.
announcer. Why he even has me come to the Mini O's is beyond me. Like I could just sit there. He's dreamy. I could drink a glass of wine, lay on a bearskin rug, and just listen to Win Kern talk to me. Win, talk to me about your great event coming up in November.
Well, you know, this will be I think it's the 47th or 48th event.
Oh my gosh.
So we'll be ramped up, and Supercross starts on Monday racing, but we're going to start practice on Sunday this year to give us a little bit more of a buffer. That way, if we get some rain, we'll be able to, you know, keep going the way we need to.
Yeah, that way you're not trimming laps and cutting these guys short when I know you want to get races that really can show how good or bad they are.
Absolutely, you know, that's the goal, and that's what we try to do.
You guys got another great wintertime program coming up after that too. You got the Winter Rams and the the Gold Cup Series. A lot going on down there.
Yeah, so in the middle of September we start the Gold Cup Series, and then the Mini O's after that, and then we do the Winter Rams starting in January.
And when are you doing vocal lessons, vocal coaching for us? I'm trying to get down to that low dB you're bringing to the house here. Get me there.
Well, I'm trying to do that right now.
Just listen in.
Just listen. We got to get Rodney and Win Kern up here together.
Well, you know, Win, I've been working for Win for many, many years.
A lot of respect for Win.
Videos, Jason Wygant.
When we worked the Ricky Carmichael Amateur Supercross at Daytona, I got Win in my ear all day running the race from high up top. I don't even know where you are. Are you in a helicopter during that event? Where are you working from?
I'm up in the tower, up in the race control.
On the roof, right? Are you on the roof?
Just below the roof.
Okay. Yeah, they put a scissor lift on a roof.
Up on a roof.
And a hot air balloon and a kite all the way to the top. So, yeah, Win is always overseeing all the action and making sure all the motos run according to plan at Daytona. And, yeah, it's like he starts saying, you know, next moto into staging and whatnot, and I'm like, he sounds better than me. Let me just put the microphone into the radio, and we'll be good.
Thanks a lot.
Win Kern, ladies and gentlemen, proprietor.
He's supply and demand. It doesn't give you too many of the words.
No, it leaves you coming back for more.
Yeah, I want more of that.
All right.
And, Win, have you ever met Brian Spencer?
I think he comes to the tower. He's a Brian.
Brian is the world's biggest fan of the Mini O's. He's been selling me on Mini O's for the last 2 days, telling me how awesome Mini O's are. So Brian appreciates the work you're putting in, Win. Brayton Craiglow continues to lead. Bodie Bradford, no change, is back in second. Isaac Lynn is third. Yep.
Yeah, Brian, here's your chance, Brian. Why does the Mini O's not have audio? Brian lives and dies off the audio. He goes, why do they're the only race of the Big Five that don't have the audio? Win? Can we fix that this year?
Oh!
Just like that,
Dreams
Brian.
are made right here.
Right here in the tower, Brian.
All right.
There you go. Glad I could help, buddy.
Negotiating live. What are you going to do? You backed him in a corner.
He's got to do it.
Change your last name to Trump or something.
Yeah. You're a negotiator.
That's right.
Yeah.
This thing's going to be huge. We're going to have audio.
It's going to be beautiful audio.
I know people in audio. I know good people. They're smart people.
Beautiful audio.
They're very smart people. Huge.
Okay, so there should be some audio. There's Ricky. Oh, Ricky's got himself all shined up, got makeup, foundation.
How does he
ready
do that?
for these podiums.
Just crispy. Little huskier, though, Ricky. That desk job's kind of, you need to get out and about. Yeah, the husky Ricky, AMA referee. the desk warrior. There he is.
Oh, he is not
I knew he was
happy.
coming back.
He's
He got
not
great teeth, though, man. Ricky has a great smile. Great personality, too. Isn't that what they say? She's really sweet.
If you had the Win Kern voice and the
Ricky
look,
you're done.
It's done. Everybody shut it down.
Just don't even try.
Down, you lost.
Basically, what you have is Christian Munoz. The photographer. The sexiest photographer in the business,
just
boys.
Just turn that camera around. Just shoot yourself.
That incredible jawline of Kristen Munoz.
Stalking the infield with his camera right now.
Greg Brotman has tried to get that jawline adjusted on his face. He had the surgery. It didn't quite work out. To compete with Christian Munoz. The sexiest photographer, Jason.
Yeah.
We're going to call it.
And our man Digital Dave Smith, he completely gave up the ghost. He just decided to become an announcer this week instead of a photographer. Yeah.
Amazing.
Did a great job.
Yeah, Dave. Enjoyed working with Dave Smith, Digital Dave. Here's hearing the pipes of Dave.
Yeah, he did a great job and actually handled our first set of 50cc podiums earlier in the week. So that's one way we break you in here.
Oh, that's getting thrown to the 6-year-old wolves.
That's right. With
tiny numbers, tiny people. Dave's bending down trying to talk to these tiny little kids.
Yep. You ask them to come on the podium. They just give you a blank stare.
Did you do good?
Don't do it.
And the one answer question, did you do good?
Yeah.
Yep. You have fun? Mm-hmm. Or they just nod their head.
Yeah, you're right. That's not. That's the whole reason we have to have Racer TV video now, is so you can see them nod their head.
Yep. So keeping one hand on the rear brake lever, as it were, on these PW50s. Brayton Craiglow with that perfect form, getting ready to go when he moves up to the 65s, when he'll actually have a clutch. Remember, these bikes don't even have clutches. He's still got his hand
Are you
out there.
serious?
Look at him. Yeah, you'll check him here in a minute. There it is. You see it? 2 fingers right there. He popped it again.
What?
Great form on that young man, the number 29 of Brayton Craiglow, working his way through lap traffic.
And Craiglow stands. We talked about this in the first and second motos.
That's a
nearly
race.
all the way around the track.
That is a race for the number 1 spot. That's Bodie Bradford.
Bradford under fire. I think that's Isaac Ling. Let's see here. Ling was in third on the 89. But to come across with this 2-point font numbers.
It's impossible to read.
It is. Isaac Ling still in third, but right up behind him. So the 89 of Ling in the yellow helmet. Going after the rider in the red gear. That's Bodie Bradford.
So Ling has made a pass. He's moved up to the number 2 spot.
No. It's still.
Oh,
same.
that's right.
Yep.
Craiglow's way out front.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
sorry.
right
I thought
behind
that
him.
was 29 out front.
Yeah, it's 25 that we're seeing right here.
There you go.
Second place. Again, the 2-point numbers.
Look at
Look at
that.
battle.
Doubling through the braking bumps there. Oh, goodness.
Ling.
Thankfully, he has no ACL completely formed in his little legs. He pops right back up. It's all rubber. That's the advantage of being a kid. You're just made out of rubber. It's
You
just a
cannot
little bit
be
of
hurt.
cartilage.
Look at the job. The right leg kicking the left side kicker. It didn't work. Can't get that PW fired back up.
Got to put it on start and then move it to run. Get those mag wheels rolling.
Oh, Isaac Ling was going for second place. It might cost him a podium now. Probably going to drop out of third. Ethan Deal and Brayton Wills is next. Zane Libretto is one of the riders we mentioned whose dad is out there racing in the 30-plus class today. Zane is in 6th. DePino is 7th. Ocean Lipstein is in 8th. Alexander Doak, 9th. And Kylan Stewart is top 10.
Yeah, we found out that there were 3 plus 30 dads racing each other, and then their kids were racing against each other as well in this PW class. I
Zane
think you have a
Libretto,
list.
who we mentioned, Styles Lowry, and Levi Letty, all out here. Levi Letty, his mom came up. Levi's mom is the one that gave us this list. And she said, yeah, Levi, he's the slowest of these 3 kids. And then she mentions that he just turned 4 in April. So, dude, he's
Just
actually
barely,
ripping.
yeah, he's barely old enough to race the class.
the class.
So his 3 just prior to the
And he's still
qualifiers
qualified.
had to wait till the last qualifier till he was old enough to actually race.
Yeah, he's...
Those shoes are older than he is.
Yeah, pretty much anything I wear is, absolutely. Really, it's difficult when we change sponsorship at this race because can't wear the same shirt for 9 straight years. The only reason I have to change my wardrobe. Bold new graphics. There's a 29, Brayton Craiglow. And as I mentioned, those first 2 motos, I was talking about it before we got interrupted by a battle. That's rude of them to have a battle when we're trying to have a conversation.
Talk about other things on the racetrack.
Yeah. He stands up so much that if you notice, when the checkered flag comes out, he will actually ride standing up all the way through the impound area and continue to stand up as he rides to the podium. He almost got air riding that podium ramp.
That's right. His dad is one of the old school riders. I'll take that seat off, son. Stand up. Stand on those rubber, comfy foot pegs. They are rubber, so there's no reason they're not razor sharp.
Well, it is a limited class. I can tell you for certain that foot pegs are one of the few things you can change. These kids are running gnarly, sharp foot pegs.
Scary, razor sharp.
The foot pegs, it's got to be like floorboards. The foot pegs are probably as wide as their boots are long. I don't even honestly know how they can do it.
So he's got running boards on the PW.
Pretty much, yeah. He's like having a Harley wide glide. You know what, though? I guess if you don't have a shift lever, you don't really need to pivot.
No, not at all.
Yeah, you don't need to be able to pivot your foot. It's Lucas Oil last lap. Look at the stand-up style right there.
Perfect. Got a sissy bar on there for him and his girlfriend when they take it down to Panama City during spring break, bike week at Sturgis here in the old PW. He's a real man. He doesn't trailer the bikes to Sturgis. He rides that PW all the way from Panama City
no trailer
to Sturgis.
queens.
No, man, we're doing it the right way. Got some saddlebags, a sissy bar, a little fairing to get him there, pops that thing off.
Just doing burnouts on Main Street.
Just a nut, man.
He's probably heading up to Sturgis.
Yeah, that's the next one on the list, and he's got Bike Week in October at Daytona. He's got a busy schedule. Lap 4, Craiglow going 1-1-1. Bodie Bradford looks like he's going to go 3-2-2 for second place overall. Brayton Wills 4-4-4 for third place overall. And that looks to be pretty well settled in because Craiglow has 16 seconds out front of Bradford and Deal 15 over Bradford.
Check, check.
Coming through loud and clear.
Want to make sure I'm back in podium position. Want to make sure everything's ready for these kids.
Stretch out the hammies. Taking a look at number 29, Brayton Craiglow. Got a few more turns. He's got a rider directly in front of him. He's got a laser beam on that top of that helmet. He can just blast that little guy right. It's like a video game here. He's got the heads-up display Scott goggles there. Gives him a full readout of the bike's performance. Very advanced 50cc racing going on. As we continue to watch Craiglow, it's taking him a minute to get around. Brayton Craiglow, number 29, looks over to his left. Have I made the pass? Yes, you did it. Rob Beams from Moto E going to sneak in here. Look at Craiglow looking over his shoulder. Rob working on a Moto E program to give Brian Spencer sight. That's the goal here. There's some sort of a diet that can bring back vision to Brian Spencer. And if it's there, Moto E can figure it out. Man, look at Brayton Craig. So Brayton Craiglow, couple more turns. Number 29 spots the finish line. He sees that checker flag here on this Lucas Oil last lap. And let's see what Craiglow does for tricks. What's he got up his sleeve here? Oh, the one-hander takes the goggles off. That was a risky move. The judges love it. There's our second place finisher, Bodie Bradford, on the number 25 machine. The checker flag out for Bodie Bradford here. He finished about 15 seconds behind Craiglow. And Bradford going to finish up second overall. Where's our man? There he is, the number 51. Look at that right arm. He did a regrip and giving it all she's got. All 6 horsepower being put to the test. That PW of Ethan Dill. So Yamaha, a sweep of the PW class, as you would expect. And Jason Wygant, I'm sure you have our winner, Brayton Craiglow, and the rest of the gang coming your way. We'll toss it down to Jason Wygant.
Yeah, thank you. Ethan Deal just pulling on up in third place, as well as Bodie Bradford pulling up in second, and the championship celebration just getting underway for young Mr. Brayton Craiglow. They got the goggles around the neck, the Moto X compound hat. Matt Walker there helping his guys out. They're putting in some 45-minute motos on these PWs to prepare for this event. 45 plus 2 in the sand in the heat of the day. Oh, no, it's actually 45 minutes in the sandbox, apparently, what they do to prepare for this. Look at that. They got the number 1 jersey from the folks at Thor. They are ready for this one, Brayton Craiglow. But we are going to talk to our second and third place finishers as well, Ethan Deal and Bodie Bradford. So let's bring them up when we have the opportunity. Ethan Deal and Bodie Bradford will bring you on up to the podium. We have second and third place moto medals for them. Yeah, they're getting a whole bunch of stuff for our champion. Bell Helmets championship helmet, the Bell Helmets Whole Shot Award. Let's get Ethan Deal on up. Now, you guys could cheer. It's cool. You want to cheer for this guy? Yeah. All right, we're looking for Ethan Deal on the number 51. Ethan? Ethan? Yep. All right. This guy was wheeling and dealing, climbing up to a third place position. Let's hear it for Ethan Deal. All right, Ethan Deal, tell me about your race, man. What happened out there?
It was good. The track was gnarly. I got a good start off the gate and all that.
Who do you want to thank, Ethan?
God, my family, Bars Competition, Jeff Sparks, Chad Watts, AO1 Design, and Stacy Thompson.
There it is, folks. Ethan Deal, third place in the PW class. Yeah, Ethan. High five. All right, you can go hang out, have some fun, get some toys, go to the pool, the creek, Target's toy section, whatever you want to do to celebrate this one. Second place, we're going to bring Bodie on up in second. Come on up, Bodie. Going to be pretty sweet to get back to preschool and say that you are second in the nation in anything, let alone a sport as gnarly as this. Silver medal, let's hear it for Bodie Bradford. Although I believe Bodie's actually kindergarten, first grade level, because he's got some reading skills. Come on over here to the middle. All right, Bodie, how'd the moto go?
Good.
You had a battle, huh?
Yeah.
You like that kind of thing?
Yeah.
All right, who do you want to thank, Bodie?
My mom and dad, my brother and sister, Sherman Power Sports, Brownlee Racing, Kyle Regal, and Taylor Painter at Taft House Training Facility, Dunlop Tires, Mika Metals, Acerbies, Twin Air, and anyone else who has supported me.
There it is. Let's hear it for Bodie Bradford. Oh, yeah, Bodie. Awesome job. All right, congratulations. Probably earned himself an ice cream cone or two. And now it's time to give out a whole bunch of stuff to our Moto winner, because he's also our champion, our Bell Helmets whole shot winner. Sheesh. Those little arms are going to be full. Let's bring him on up. Your new champion, Brayton Craiglow. Come on up. They're preparing him. There we go. There is the gold. And does he already have the shield? Where did my shield go? Uh-oh. I have a feeling our previous champion left with our shield. We'll get it back. Our champion of 4 to 6 that we just had, we needed to return the shield. The shield, you will be given one at closing ceremonies for yourself. That one was just for the stage. So if we can have our previous 50cc parents bring the shield trophy back to the stage, we'll get it in some pictures with Brayton. If not, we'll just have you hang out until we get it and make sure we do it right. Also, Brayton has your Bell Helmets Whole Shot Award and a gold helmet from Bell Helmets. So let's congratulate Brayton again. You want to present that? All right. Gold helmet, courtesy of the folks at Bell for the Bell Championship Riders. And again, a reminder, Oakley sunglasses going to every class champion here as well, but they're female sunglasses, so someone's going to get them, probably his girlfriend. Sorry. Probably going to hand it out to the girlfriend. All right, let's talk about this moto. Brayton Craiglow, you did it. You got a whole shot. You won all 3 motos. You're rolling. Did you expect to do this good when you came here to the ranch? Did you expect to ride this well?
Yeah.
All right. Who's helping you out, man? Who do you want to thank?
God, Mom, Dad, Bell Helmet Store Gear, FMF, 100%, Timmy and Matt from Morex Compound, Paradise War Sports, Format Cycle, 22 Crap Picks, 100%, Drew, Casey, and Meatball.
Meatball. All right. Big thanks to Meatball. Okay, we have one more thing to do. I'm going to bring Mr. Ricky Records from the AMA to hand over the official #1 plate, crowning Brayton Craiglow our new champion of the 50cc shaft drive class. Let's hear it for Brayton Craiglow. Brayton is our champ. Once again, the APB is out. Our previous 50cc champ. Bring that shield trophy back to the stage. There is one more thing I can give Brayton here, and that is, of course, the championship champagne. If the family wants to come up and hang out for photos and celebration, come on up to the stage. You guys earned it as well. And we'll get the family here. Anyone involved in Brayton's program, come on up, and we'll take some photos here at the podium. Come on up, and also, he'll probably need an assist on how to open up this bottle of, don't worry, non-alcoholic champagne. Looks like it's apple. Mmm.
Here, you want to stand up front, buddy? Yeah? Here, put your #1 plate.
And again, if we have the Shield Trophy from our previous champ, I think that was Roger Dorigo's class, if I remember right, we'll get that thing back on stage.
Sure, you can hold this up here, buddy.
Okay, there we go, folks. Dreams are made right here at Loretta Lynn Ranch. 37 years of 50cc champions has wrapped. Let's hear one more time for Brayton Craiglow.